Today we're doing a review on the WA2 voice amplifier and microphone. Hi, Taylor here at Financial Potion, where video is your financial potion. And to never miss out on a video, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and then click on that bell to get notified every Friday at 5 p.m. Arizona time that a new video has been posted. So this is gonna be like a true open box experience. I just got this product. I'm really excited to take a look at it. I have not opened this whatsoever. So we are going to see together what is all in here. All right, starting off well. Okay, so in here we have the voice amplifier. This is looking like the actual full speaker that you'd have. Pretty large size. Looks like it has a clip, so you could clip it onto your pants or your belt buckle. All right. Then we have in here, let's see. Oh, this is looking like a strap. Oh yes, so you can just strap it on. So that way if you didn't want to use the belt buckle status, it's looking like there's little notches here on the side of this voice amplifier that we should be able to simply, I like that it's just these little clips, makes it nice and easy. I don't know about you, but sometimes like having to weave a camera strap, so annoying. And so this is nice and simple. And we're just gonna snap it onto the other side. Boom, bang. All right, look at that. Okay, we have a little speaker ready here. More pieces, let's see here. Oh, yeah, the microphone was actually inside of this whole device. So if we look at this speaker, I actually just pulled this out. This is the microphone piece. So then I wonder, is this a magnet? It is. It's a magnet. And so now, boom, bang, we have that. Okay, so there you go. That's how you can have your microphone all together. Fun. So let's just keep going through this box to see what else is all in here. Let me see if I can actually put this back in here correctly. Oh wow, it's all magnets. So, all right, and then I'm guessing this is for charging. We have a USB type A to a USB type C. One would assume that is for charging. And of course, although we're in the world of video, we still need our good old-fashioned manuals in here. So, I don't know why everything has to feel like Christmas though, where you have to rip it open. But maybe it's the fun of unwrapping things, because how often do you really get to do that as an adult? So, all right, and then we have our decent sized booklet here. Okay, so let's just get through it and see if we can get this all connected here. So we got a big ol' on button. Let's go ahead and just turn her on. Oh, and we're seeing that there's a blue light here on the side. And we have a blue light up here too. It says that we are at 93%. I'm assuming that's the battery life. That is my assumption here. Okay, so let's see here. We are going, so, sound pickup hole, muting. Okay, let's take, oh, you hear that? So I can go ahead and turn the volume up. So I'm gonna turn that down for a second. So that was like crazy simple. I like have the directions in front of me. I didn't really read them. I was just sort of pressing buttons because that's what I like to do to find things out. And so all I did was just turn on the microphone by pressing the little on button right there, the yellow one, turn the big yellow button on there, and then on, oop, sorry, just trying to attach it to myself. Then here on the side, we have a volume. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the volume up. And what I also did was click up this other switch right here. So click up the switch, boop, and then I'm moving the volume up. And then you can see that if I was a speaker, that's very distracting, but if I was a speaker, I could have a speaker phone attached to me. This is awesome if you're someone who's doing a tour and you need to hear my voice, or if I'm speaking for a group. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slowly turn up the volume, and I just wanna see, like, does it get weird? So we're just gonna keep talking. This is gonna be like a filibuster where I have to keep talking. And this is starting to sound a little wonky. Whoa. That sounded like a dinosaur. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a test where I'm gonna leave the microphone speaker and I'm gonna walk around. So you're gonna watch the speaker, hopefully hear what it sounds like. And I'm actually gonna take off my mic. And I'm gonna keep it by the speaker so you can hear what the speaker is getting and if it still sounds good. So, okay, let me go ahead and I'm gonna take off this mic. And then we're gonna keep this little microphone here and we'll see what it thinks. So I'm gonna turn it up some. Okay, I have it all the way up. And now I'm walking away. I'm probably 6 feet away from brush. That's probably like 10 feet. I'm 10 feet away and you can still hear me. So this is also something that you could put in a room if you are trying to project yourself. If you're a speaker and you talk very quietly, or if it's a really large room, this could be a really great tool in order to enhance your voice. I'm now gonna go even further and I'm still hearing it. I am now in like a completely different room. This is even going through walls and you can still hear myself. So that's pretty interesting. Look at that. All right, and then I come back. It seems like the closer I get, it gets a little muffled. Yeah. Interesting. So it did seem like the closer I got to the speaker, it actually got a little more muffled by being all the way up. And so if I was going to be right next to the speaker, if you're maybe someone who's doing like walking and talking tours, it might be one of those things where you actually don't have it that high. Because here it still sounds good, but it's very low in terms of the intensity of the audio. And so I would say the further you are from the speaker, the louder you can get with it. And so, yeah, that is a very interesting thing. That is cool. I would definitely use this for some of my speaking engagements that I have where they're larger rooms. I wouldn't have to project quite so loud. This is something that I could definitely, after doing the test of how far I walked away, I could throw this in the back of the room. So then that way I know for a fact people are gonna be able to hear me. I could take off the straps to give it a little bit smaller of a footprint. Right there is that USB Type-C to be able to charge it. And it looks like you can even just plug a microphone into it if you wanted to, but it comes with this, small mic that is charged right there on the charging port. This is a really awesome, just all-in-one device for anyone who just really needs to amplify their voice. And so if this is something that would be beneficial to you, you can find a link to it on our website under equipment and then audio. Go ahead and we'll have it on both the startup and the professional section, because this is definitely a product that whether you're just starting or you're professional, it could come in really good use if you are just needing to amplify your voice. And so this is the WA2 voice amplifier and microphone set, here to help you amplify your voice. Again, look for a link to it in the description. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to put them in the comments.